Welcome back into a new year. This is our first edition of Inside the Tornado, presented by Walk-Ons. I'm your host, Chris Mangrum, and joining us today is head coach of our cross-country and track and field program, Jack Brunecz. Jack, thanks for taking some time to speak with us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Well, we are on location here. This was not possible last year, but here we are in our new state-of-the-art facility. What must have seemed like a dream for you is now reality. Your program now has access to a state-of-the-art facility, so tell us how excited you and your program are to have this at your campus.
Yeah, so when the rubber was finally laid down this past spring, it was just in time for the kids to go back home. So it was a little bit of a tease in that regard. So we've just been counting down the minutes to get back on the track. And this morning we actually had our first unofficial race on the track, so the kids were really excited for that moment.
Well, now that it's up and running, how does having this complex change the day-to-day operations of what you guys do?
So one of the big things with last year, not having access to a track and field facility on campus, we would always have to either the sprinters, jumpers, throwers, they would drive down to Tennessee High School and utilize their facility. The distance runners, it's about 1.5 miles away, so that's kind of the perfect warm-up distance for them.
Sure.
So it is a nice luxury to just not have to depend on that, and we have our own facility here on campus.
Well, this is obviously a major benefit to your team. It's going to be used very well. But tell us about how the community might get involved in supporting this track as well.
So the track is going to be open to the public, and I think that's a great thing because it keeps everybody active, and that just sets a positive trend for everybody else that sees that within the community too. And I think the other thing I like about that too is that certain people that may not know much about King, but they hear about having access to a public track, they come here, they see our campus, and then word spreads about how beautiful this campus really is.
Well, the impact will certainly be felt by your team, your current student athletes here, but this is obviously a major selling point for the future Tornado that may be joining your program. How does this change your recruiting pitch for those athletes?
It definitely does. We definitely can. We have the luxury of being able to say that we have our own track and field facility on our campus. And I know of a lot of college coaching friends out there who don't have access to this. They have to load everybody up on buses every day, which that definitely gets old. So talking to recruits and letting them know that they have easy access really whenever they want, because it's always going to be open to the public. It definitely is something that they're looking for on top of everything else that's important to their college experience.
Well, it's taken a while to get this started. I know that when you were seeking this job out, that was probably a big piece of you coming here. What are you most looking forward to about having this?
I'm really excited about, there's a number of things I can mention, but just some that come to mind are the fact that we can host this upcoming spring our first ever track and field invitational. So I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to start off with just a college invitational for this first year. Yeah. And once we kind of get our bearings with that, and we kind of learn from little things that may have gone a little bit better, then we'll start adding in some more invitationals and looking forward to opening up to the high schools. But just the idea going back again to, we have this here. We don't have to go down to Tennessee High School, for example, which we were so gracious for them to open that up for us last year. We're forever indebted to them. But just having the luxury, if the kid can't make a normal practice time and things have to be shifted around for them, we don't have to reach out to anybody to get some special kind of permission. Just come up here at our leisure.
Yeah. The luxury of having a new track and field complex here at King is going to be a major benefit for King, the student athletes, this program, and the community. So, as you can see, our new track and field complex is up and running. We encourage you to come out and visit, as well as Coach mentioned, invitationals in the spring, or if you just want to come down for a nice jog, you can do the same. For Coach Jack Brunecz, I'm Chris Mangrum. This has been another edition of Inside the Tornado, presented by Walk-Ons. Thanks for watching. See you next time.